All right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Friday, June 4th, and we've got quite an assembly of wines on the table in front of us for the what I've got to sell you portion of the show today. But we do have our Australian wine tasting tonight. You notice my Australian dig zone. That's right, we're taking down 10 wines, 10 years or older from Australia. But today we have the release of the 2006 single vineyard Barbarescos from La Spinetta. And as you can imagine, people, I get asked a lot, what is your favorite wine? And my favorite wine are the wines that my friends make. And I'm lucky enough to have a lot of great friends in the wine business. Giorgio Rivetti is one of them. And we have a special place in the store here. As you can see, we have a lot of places for his wines. Giorgio's a good friend. And a couple of the people that used to work here at the store are now part of Giorgio's new organization, Indigenous Selections. And everything that comes in this line we have in the store. So this 2006 release, these wines should be here next week. I put the press on from the Wine Spectator and from the Advocate, which is, to me, not worthy of these wines. These wines are usually some of the greatest wines coming from the Piedmont 93, 91 point scores. To me, just don't do it. These are most excellent and killer wines. Nearly every vintage, especially vintage like 2006, which a lot of people are touting as an outstanding vintage in the Piedmont. So Giorgio makes 3 crus of Barbaresco. 2 of them are from the town of Nieve, and then the Valorano is from the town of Treso. The Galena in the green label, we like the fact that he color coordinates everything. Makes it really easy for us here, although they are the same price, which is great. The Galena being the lightest in the green label, to me always gets underrated. Very elegant, a wine of finesse. And then the Starderi being next in terms of size, and then the Valorano, the Starderi is the red label, and then the Valorano being the blue label. In 2002, Giorgio blended all 3 of these together, which he's never done before, but 02 was the last off finish that they've had in the Piedmont, and made this gray label Barbaresco, which doesn't bear any of the single vineyard names. It's a blend of the 3, and this wine is drinking exceptional right now. We have this wine on the offer, $37 and change. One of the best wines to drink today, even though these wines are held back for quite some time before release, 4 years by law, DOCG. The Barbaresco is still in a vintage like 04, 05, 06. The last 3 releases, great vintages, need 10 years to me in the bottle. And we do have 05s, 04s available of all 3 crus from La Spinetta. We may even have an 03 and an 01, I think, on the list. We've got Giorgio's Barolo, the Campe, I believe, back to the very first vintage, the 2000. We still have a few bottles of this wine, 98 points in the Wine Spectator. Drinking beautiful right now, one of my favorite wines, one of my favorite vintages to drink from the Piedmont right now, 2000. Wines are showing excellent. The Barberas from La Spinetta we have in several sizes. We have large formats, Magnums of the Calopian, 2007 vintage, a new release. Barbera d'Asti, one of the best values in the Barbera section. Giorgio makes Barbera from both Alba and Asti. We have the single vineyard wines. His Barberas, also the Galena, right here, which is the Alba. And we have his Bianzo, right back here, the gray label. And then we also have the newest wine from Barbaresco, the Bordoni here. This wine is at a very attractive price, the 2006 Bordoni. And drinking very nice, maybe a little more forward than the other big dogs, the single vineyard guys. And then we also have a wine that's perfect for the summer on this offer, the Moscato, the Asti. We have the Bianco Spino, and it looks like we have the Bricco Quaglia, the 2 single vineyard Moscatos. This is the first wine that La Spinetta became famous for. Outstanding, and this is what I call the soda pop of wines. Slightly frizzante, 5% alcohol. You put a straw in these, you suck the whole bottle down, you don't even have a buzz yet. Well, maybe a slight buzz for some of you people, but not me. In the trained professional range, we can drink 2 bottles of La Spinetta. I'm your host, Andrew Lamposone, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.